children, today we are going to discuss how do metal carbonate and hydrogen carbonate react with acids. For that, I am taking the example of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate is a metal carbonate. It is reacting with the hydrochloric acid. The products formed are sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. So sodium chloride is a salt. Then the byproducts are water and carbon dioxide. So each time when a metal carbonate is reacting with acid, carbon dioxide gas is evolved. Then instead of metal carbonate, if you are taking metal hydrogen carbonate or metal bicarbonate. Here I show the example of sodium hydrogen carbonate. It is also called sodium bicarbonate. So when sodium bicarbonate is reacting with acid, the same product we are getting sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. So anytime any metal carbonate or hydrogen carbonate is reacting with the acid, the common products are salt, water and carbon dioxide. And how we can test the evolved gas is carbon dioxide itself. In last class we have discussed when metals are reacting with acid, hydrogen gas is produced. And the gas, it is hydrogen that we are tested using a lighted splinter or any lighter thing. If you show, it is burning with the pop sound. Like that, how can we test? Here the gas produced is carbon dioxide. So here is the standard test for carbon dioxide. The for developed carbon dioxide is allowed to pass through calcium hydroxide. Here you can very clearly see in the picture. See, a stand is connected to the test tube, and in the test tube we are taking sodium carbonate and acid, and the carbon dioxide formed is going through a delivery tube. You can see in the diagram, a delivery tube is fitted in the cork. So the gas formed is not escaping outside, it is going through the delivery tube, and the carbon dioxide gas is collected in a test tube which contain calcium hydroxide solution. So when carbon dioxide gas is mixing with the calcium hydroxide solution, you can see that the clear lime water becomes a white precipitate. The clear solution is turning to a milky appearance. This is the standard test for carbon dioxide. That is, carbon dioxide gas is passed through calcium hydroxide solution or lime water. The lime water turns milky. This is a standard test. And if you are passing carbon dioxide for a long time through the solution, you can see that white precipitate disappears and the solution becomes clear. This is because, see the next reaction here written, calcium carbonate formed is reacting with the excess of carbon dioxide and water, and the product formed is calcium hydrogen carbonate or calcium bicarbonate. That is a soluble substance that is dissolving. The calcium carbonate formed in the first case was insoluble. That is the reason for the white precipitate. Here, calcium carbonate again react with the excess of carbon dioxide, and the product formed is calcium bicarbonate or calcium hydrogen carbonate. It is dissolving. So the white precipitate is becoming a clear solution. So this is the standard test for testing whether the gas formed is carbon dioxide or not. So you can see in the picture, it is very clear. The calcium hydroxide before the mixing with the carbon dioxide was very clear solution, and after mixing it becomes a white precipitate. So this you have to study that metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate, whenever it is reacting with an acid, the common gas produced is carbon dioxide. And we can test the gas is carbon dioxide by passing it into a solution of calcium hydroxide. Then the clear solution becomes milky appearance. This is the standard test for carbon dioxide. Then we can see the next reaction, that is reaction of metal oxides with acids. So here I have written the example of copper oxide. Copper is a metal and copper oxide is a metallic oxide. When it is reacting with hydrochloric acid, the products are copper chlorate plus water. Copper oxide is a black powder. So when it is reacting with acid, after the reaction the solution becomes blue-green color and one salt and water is produced. So when you look at the product is one salt and water. We have already studied that when salt and water is produced, in which type of reactions? We study different types of reactions, combination reaction, displacement reaction and double displacement reaction, and this is one reaction, that is neutralization reaction. In neutralization reaction, acid react with the base and the products are salt and water. So here you know that metallic oxide, copper oxide is a base and hydrochloric acid, it is an acid. So here metallic oxide is acting in the form of a base, because acid, hydrochloric acid, it is very clear it is an acid, it is clear from the formula, but the metallic oxide, copper oxide, is acting in the form of a base. So we are getting the product salt and water. So from this reaction we can conclude that metallic oxides are basic in nature. See children, in the first chapter we have already done one experiment, burning of magnesium. When magnesium burned in the oxygen, we got a white powder, that is magnesium oxide. And that magnesium oxide we dissolved in water and we got a solution, magnesium hydroxide. And we have already tested the nature of magnesium hydroxide by using litmus paper. So in the litmus paper, the red litmus paper changed to blue. That is the test for whether we can identify it as a basic or acid. So magnesium oxide is a metallic oxide that also acting in the form of basic in nature. So generally metallic oxides are basic in nature. Then we will go for the non-metallic oxide. See the reaction of non-metallic oxides with base. Here I have taken the example of calcium hydroxide. So calcium hydroxide is a base like magnesium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is a base. It is reacting with the carbon dioxide. And you see again the products here formed is calcium carbonate and water. That is one salt and water is formed. So again I had to tell you that in the neutralization reaction the common products are salt and water. So here calcium hydroxide is a base and carbon dioxide. Carbon is a non-metal. Carbon dioxide, it is a non-metallic oxide. Like sulfur, sulfur is a non-metal. Sulfur dioxide, non-metallic oxide. So when non-metallic oxides reacting with the base, we are getting salt and water, just like neutralization reaction. So from this we can conclude that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. We can test this with the litmus paper. So litmus paper, the blue litmus paper will change to red. So in general we can study that all metallic oxides are basic in nature and all non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Then see, based on this topic I am asking some of the questions to you. Give the test for carbon dioxide. How can you identify? The developed gas is evolved gas is carbon dioxide itself. Yes, you can know that. We can test with the calcium hydroxide. Then next question, what are the products formed when an acid react with a base? So when an acid react with a base, which are the products formed? Yes, it is salt and water. Then what is the type of reaction? What is the name of the reaction in which salt and water is formed? Yes, it is neutralization reaction. Then next question, what is observed when carbon dioxide is passed through lime water for a short duration and for long duration? So for a short duration, what is happening? When carbon dioxide gas is passed through lime water or calcium hydroxide, that solution becomes milky. That is for a short duration. And if you continue to pass carbon dioxide for a long time, that milky appearance will disappear and the solution becomes clear due to the formation of calcium hydrogen carbonate. Then, see the last question. What are the products when acid react with the metal oxide? So when acid react with the metal oxide, it is also just like neutralization reaction. Salt and water is formed. Then here children, this is assignment for you that you have to do from your home, and you have to write answers in your notebook, and you can send to me. I will check. This is assignment page number 22 in your textbook. All the box questions, that in box questions you have to do it. Try to do all the questions and send the answers to me. Okay children, thank you.